What's up, you guys? As you saw in the last vlog, mukbang, what I'm saying? I was throwing the trash out because I was finishing the food that I was eating, you know what I'm saying? So we're about to go throw the trash, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, we gotta pack a new trash bag. So let's go, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the trash. I'm about to be answering some questions. I want to open a new bag because I have to add something inside. So, like I see, we added it inside. Let's go to the trash right now. You know what I'm saying? As y'all see on my last vlog, I threw the trash. I was throwing the trash right now, packing a bag. As I saw y'all in the last vlog, but I'm throwing it as in the last vlog. I was fasting and I was breaking it. You know what I'm saying? You know, which way you want to go, Nyla? Let's go. I was breaking my fast. I was eating Polo Tropical. You know what I'm saying? you know, I was eating some Polo Tropical. You know what I'm saying? Pollo Tropical. Because I think in Spanish they don't pronounce the Y. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Y is placed with a H. I mean replaced. You know what I'm saying? So it's Pollo Tropical, but it's Polo Tropical in English. You know what I'm saying? But in Spanish it'd be Pollo Tropical. You know what I'm saying? It's some restaurant or it's fast food, but it's a franchisee where I'm at in Florida. So and I'm looking to relocate too, move out of my hometown. There's people talk about moving out of their hometown. You know, I'm thinking about moving my hometown because, I just want to see something like different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the same setting. Not that I hate my hometown personally. I just want to be in a new environment, feel new energy. You know what I'm saying? Not new energy. I mean, energy, energy, but being in like in a new type of space, expanded space. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I start like making money type of stuff, I might stay for a little bit more, like a month or whatever, so I can decide what I'm gonna do, and then leave. Many people just move out, but it's like they don't have a money or backup money. You know what I'm saying? I say when you like move type of stuff, like you should like make sure you have 12 months of savings left. Like not no savings where you split this money here, no, where you save your money. But that's not hard. That's not easy because some of y'all may live with y'all parents type of stuff. They don't make you pay the bill. So if you pay half, just save up all the rest. Save up as much as you can. If not, if they let you save your money, they don't really ask for much. Just save it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, save up. You know what I'm saying? If there's like food in your house, try to eat with stat. Try not to eat out as much because you know these foods be pricey nowadays, bro. Like you gotta every time you go, you gotta take a $10 bill. You can never bring $5 because $5 ain't gonna fill you up. You know what I'm saying? $10 itself is to break the tax even, so it's like, damn. Even at the most minimum scale, you gotta use $10. So you really need $20 if you run a full course meal type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look how these people they stack up all this trash. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw it inside. Like, you gotta still respect your environment, bro. Like, look at this, bro. You just dump it. I could have been an a-hole and just dump it right there, but you know, I'll make it one. I'll make it 0.1% easier. Look at it, bro. Damn, I didn't reach it all the way. Just a little back. Okay, it's good. People never close this, bro. This is a compactor. I think you said it 3 times. See, as it starting. Cause I used to do my trash job, as you know about it. Where I should just throw trash and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know. So I'll say have like 6 to 12 months of savings, and then you could move out. But these rents be pricey, so I think you should build like a side hustle or business while out there. Like if me, like you know, people like when they work, they huh huh. Yeah, we're gonna go around. Like people when they work, like they what they do is like they waste their money, they eat out because they probably don't have no food at their house or whatever. Or they trying to keep up with this stuff, but it's like these things are expensive. They keep up, or they buy so many clothes type of stuff. You know what I'm saying when they work, but like these paychecks are not a lot of money, bro. $200 for working 10 hours a day, like that ain't really nothing. If I was you, I would just save that money or just channel it to a business that you have or a side hustle. That's what I'll do. You know, I should have done that with my last job, but it's like every time I had my paycheck, I would never have enough money. Even when I was spending, it would still never be enough because the bills, bro. Not blaming my parents, but she would just need the bill money and all that. She would just take it because the bill was like 2,300 the rent. That's not freaking cheap, bro. Plus my name's on the lease, so my mom would just parent would just take it from me. And I don't blame them, not blaming necessarily, but it's like because the bills got to be paid. Sometimes my other sibling would send some once in a while, but it would just be taken out of my account. I should have made that agreement, so it's kind of my fault. I should have talked to her about it, but you know, so it's never enough. You know what I'm saying? You know, my money versus the bill was not even enough because my siblings were barely paying for whatever reason. I don't know if it was personal or whatever, but it just never paid it fully. You know what I'm saying? So it's never enough. I'll buy food. I'll barely buy food with my money. I'll barely order food because I wouldn't really have none left. You know what I'm saying? The most food I'll buy with my card is, with my paycheck is, I'll buy like, I'll go to the freaking corner store, I'll go to Walgreens, or I'll buy some Wendy's, and that's pretty much it. Or I buy my cousin some food. You know what I'm saying? That's the most I'll freaking do with my card. But other than that, I don't really have enough left. That's the stuff I wanted to order. So one of my last paycheck, I mean the paycheck, or my last paycheck, which was like a couple months ago, damn near a year ago, I bought me my supplement. I saw my supplements, right? I finished my supplement. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need it anymore. I finished it. Oh, it's a testosterone supplement. I didn't need it necessarily for testosterone. I probably need it as a boost. but I finished it. I'm not gonna get me another supplement. You know what I'm saying? You know, I finished it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like, yeah, with my paycheck. So people just waste their money when they get paid. But it's like they don't get paid nothing and you gonna waste it. If I was you, I would just put on a side hustle. Even if it's not your business not making money, I would just like promote it or advertise and just get my money, just channel it to there. That means so what if you're not really making money from that? That means your business and money is going to the right way in the long term. That's what I'll do. And once I got comfortable with the place I with my job, I would just quit. You know what I'm saying? After I see some gains financially, some sales from my business or side hustle, I'll just quit that job as I see in initial sales. If I'm seeing monthly sales, like a sales like this week, that week, and the current weeks, to the point where it adds on to my monthly sale, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now that the gym's closed, okay? So that's what I'll do. You know what I'm saying? People, they just waste their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really a smart decision. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that because these jobs don't pay a lot at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would just save up my money and just put it into like a business. But people just keep making that decision and just keep wasting their money, always trying to buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're scared that your parents will take money, then start a new bank account if you're like 18. Or if you're like 17 or younger, then you should have a joint holder where you should ask your uncle, you know what I'm saying, or a family member that you trust or anybody, and then they can make it for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course, somebody you trust, you know. And then when you turn 18, then you can hold it on your name or whatever. That's what you should do. Um, like I remember, like a couple years ago, I made a PayPal account. At the time, I was underage, but it was like I don't know how I made that PayPal account because at the time I wasn't 18. If you want a PayPal account, you got to be of age. You got to be 18 and actually the Social Security. So I'm like, damn, I don't know how I made one. I think I lost the password to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know. So if you have a business, I recommend you use not Cash App. I recommend you use Stripe as your payment processors. Stripe processes your payment and you can refund. I prefer Stripe. All these other payment systems, they're not really all that. They kind of lag, and you know, it's not really as any good ones as Stripe or PayPal. Or you can connect your PayPal to Stripe, but you got to be careful with PayPal because sometimes PayPal can take your money like freely for no inherent reason. So you got to report that. I wouldn't really use Cash App for business. I mean, I don't think you can use Cash App as a payment processor, but Cash App, like, you can get like scammed and Venmo and all that stuff. And Zelle, you can get scammed with those things. Cash App, Cash App, and Zelle and Venmo, that's like another way to send money, especially to like overseas. It's like one alternative. It's kind of like MoneyGram and Telegram and TransferWise and Transfer Union. Those are ways to send money overseas. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Fat Cash App is the only way, but if you're shipping like a product or something to, if you're like buying a foreign merchandise, then you will need to use Telegram. I mean, not Telegram, but I mean, if you're ordering something from Telegram, then of course, if it's for foreign more merchandise, then you need to use MoneyGram and Western Union. You know what I'm saying? That's if you're buying something like foreign type of stuff or third party. Some of them really just accept MoneyGram, Western Union, or TransferWise. You know what I'm saying? You know, or Ward Remit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to buy some cheap shoes because I couldn't afford the original price, but I never ordered it. You know what I'm saying? Because the order would just be insufficient. I would just never have enough. So I don't know, just never processed my order. You know, you know, you know, or just never processed my order. Like if you don't really have like money to like start a business or whatever or thing, but just use YouTube as a way to like convert them to leads. You know what I'm saying? You can offer the product or service for free so you can build that initial trust because you know people are watching you. I mean, some people they might not be watching you, but in a down run they're gonna be watching you still, or they may click on a video and they may see that you offer something, and some of them are gonna check it. If one of them click off, then others are gonna click on and build the trust, and everybody's just gonna know by the algorithm and by the engagement that you're like trustworthy and reliable. So just keep doing, just build a, just offer the thing for free, and then that's how you build that trust. And when as you soon as you get like to a cap or your channel pivot or the amount of subs that you're satisfied with, then you can start selling these things. You know what I'm saying? And then you could get a website and all that. Then learn how to use ads. You know what I'm saying? You know, you use Facebook ads, YouTube ads, or Google search engine optimization, SEO. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, that's what you could do. That's what I'll do if you don't have money. So I don't really have much right now. I'm not saying I can get more. I definitely could, but that's if you want to. But when you start in business doing all that stuff, it's really not fun. So you got to be able to like do the work because it's not really fun. It's not something that you do. It's not like playing video games. It's not like you're getting the same situation doing Bowman. You got to train your brain to do it because when you start a business and all that, I mean, at first your thing is not a business yet because you don't got the customers, but you're building it. You're building a foundation for it. But it's like when you do this stuff, you post or whatever, you're not getting likes or this. When you get that results, it's not gonna be a fun activity, and it's gonna be frustrating sometimes because sometimes you may have errors, but that's just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a fun job. You know, that's why you got to get off doing the work instead of the results. You know what I'm saying? Because doing it is not fun at all. That's why you got to train yourself to get off of doing work. Like, oh, I like doing this work. It keeps me motivated and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Because doing it is not fun. Me, I'm neutral with this, or I'm good with it, so I'm able to work with no problem. And I work very fast and efficient because you know I know where to put the tags and blah blah blah. So it's not really an issue with me. But for most of you guys or people or whatever, you first started, it's not gonna be fun. You may stop being consistent. The reason why I stopped being consistent with my things because I didn't have a device. You know what I'm saying? My device was broken. So I couldn't really be consistent on it. Not because it was boring, go out and see results. I knew the results was gonna kick in eventually. You know what I'm saying? You know, my phone would break. So I'm on Instagram. I posted on my spiritual page I had. It's like a coach page. It's still a business on Instagram. And then what happened with it is I lost the account, and then I posted like 50 posts during the New Year's. But the thing is, that phone was taken from me at the time. I think it was broken too, so I couldn't post anymore. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't post. I couldn't add the description, the text. So I had to just leave that page alone, and I didn't have the password. But guess what? Fortunately, I found a password to the Instagram, so now I'm using that Instagram page to post. Fortunately, now I have it because that page has 800 followers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like creating a new page, which I did, but then now you transfer my stuff on my new page on my old one. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good place to start at. You know what I'm saying? I lost many Instagrams accounts. You know what I'm saying? This way or that way. So luckily I was able to find it. You know what I'm saying? Why have I been fasting? You know what I'm saying? I fasted like cleanse my body to start my system, not restart it, but get it to cleanse. You know what I'm saying? I might change my fasting days to Sunday and Monday, because throughout the day I want to eat some food or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my fast is on Monday, Tuesday, but I might change it up a little bit on Sunday to Monday, so that Monday night I'll just eat the night or whatever the next night before. So, and then yeah, you know, that's what I'll do. That's what I've been fasting. I've been fasting since you know 2020 basically. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know. No YouTube really made me fast. I just thought about it. Yeah, maybe I said fast. Fasting's in the Bible, so I was like, okay. I said fast. I searched up fasting, and it made sense. A lot of this stuff just clicked in my mind, but somehow I think the way I think. Yeah, like research. I mean, not really research like that. I done like I'll say 1% or 5% research. Like I'll search a little words or whatever, but that wouldn't really mean much. But I watch videos, but most of the time, how how I think like this is because you know I'll process all this information. A lot of people don't give themselves time to process this information. Your brain is like a receiver. You know what I'm saying? It's like a satellite. You know what I'm saying? It receives signals from everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at a remote controller. It has the signals left, right, left. It's receiving signals from your game or whatever. That's like your brain is. Your brain is like a software. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you gotta process all that data first, and then you could get new ones and have space to process what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's thoughts, energy, or whatever. So that's I think one of the reasons why I think the way I think. People still don't give them time to process. You know what I'm saying? By being alone and taking a walk. Taking a walks help me because I'm able to talk about it too. While my mind is trying to process it, so it's breaking the boats easier. You know what I'm saying? The moats of dirt. You know what I'm saying? You know? So that's why I think the way I think. You know what I'm saying? So what I think about now, the energy this planet is more clear. It's not like it was in 2019 and 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like how it was a polarizing like effect. You seen the world was going to a different order. But now the energy's kind of different. It's like really no in between. I think the polarities, left, right, up, down, southwest, northwest, all of those polarities have made one and merged into one. You know what I'm saying? So there's really no in between. It's either you move, what I'm saying, this way or that way. It doesn't matter. Because it's going to turn around and you're going to end up in the same spot. So you got to just be doing something different and changing your habits. You know what I'm saying? Some people got worse, especially during the pandemic and all that stuff. The energy is clear now. It's not like before. So you got to take heed to that. You know? You know? So it's either you're moving the right way or the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. It's more like dense. It's more thick, but it's like more abstract with the energy. You know what I'm saying? It may feel synthetic or this because everything's balanced it out, so it's gonna pull corners to some people. But so then just like a lot different. That's what I noticed. You know, if people act in a certain way, 9 out of 10 are just gonna stay that way. You got some people that come out of a bubble and they change it up, but usually 99% of the time that don't freaking happen. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm focused on my shit. I'm on my shit. You know, I've been posting on Instagram and all that for my, of course, my business profile. I'm trying to do my YouTube, but I've been so busy, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been catching up with my YouTube and all that, but, you know, man, this is what allowed, especially me taking my cousins to school back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I gotta catch the damn bus. You know what I'm saying? You know, the bus doesn't come on a time specified, so I gotta go earlier sometimes to run. Act like I'm in a rush. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how that energy is now. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm able to like meditate, but as you know, I don't really meditate like the traditional way, like the lotus position. I don't do that where you sit down, or you can call it, you know what I'm saying? I was just staying in the present too. So everything happens in the present, so I'm just calming my mind down. I'm aligned with my body, mind, and soul. So I think it's the best way to manifest type stuff is to align with your body, mind, and soul. You know what I'm saying? Have control of your thoughts, then use your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That's your mind. Use your body, like move your body around, do a little exercise. You know what I'm saying? Then you can align with your soul, your by raising your consciousness, because your soul is really just consciousness. It individualizes consciousness self from the ultimate, aka the universe or the source. You know what I'm saying, man? It's a fragment of that. So your source is really just consciousness. So you just gotta raise your consciousness. You gotta raise your consciousness, and then you have a shift, which is energetic. Like you will feel like different, like just that oneness, because you're tapping into yourself, which is like the ultimate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta align your body, mind, and soul. Of course, it's gonna take time because you know this physical earth that we live in is so grounded and it's so dense. So it's like it's gonna take time for your manifestation or whatever to come. It may take a year, 2 years, but plus you gotta have faith. Like the Bible says, you have to have a faith of a mustard seed. Like all you have to have a faith is a mustard seed because it's gonna pull that energy. It's gonna move it. You know what I'm saying? My opinion is like when you like manifest and do all that stuff, it's kind of like you're in that vibrational energy, especially with your body. You know, so it has to raise up. The energy has to raise up through your crown chakra. You know, especially with your sexual energy too. So energy has to raise up through your crown chakra, and then it has to, you know, tune in with the universe or whatever. That's my theory on how it comes. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it has to like get the data. You know, because this universe that we live in, which consists of duality, so it has to go back and forth, and it has to vitalize itself. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's been a long. You know, I was able to fast, do what I gotta do. You know, let's go now. Let's go. You know, we just took a long walk. We just finished doing the trash. You know what I'm saying? Been a long minute. Entering the code. know what I'm saying? I'll see if there's a drink. You know what I'm saying? Let me drink some milk. I don't really drink milk like that. It's like a little bit, so I'm gonna just drink it out of the gallon. Thirsty as hell. I don't really drink cold water. I drink warm water because warm water travels through your body the fastest than cold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Just finish this milk. You know. Do it in the trash. You know what I'm saying? So guys. So the broom dish. Look at this broom. So with that being said, guys, you know what I'm saying? It's nice talking to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Answering questions. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take care and peace.